Yeah. Yeah. Colin, nice and quiet, please. Okay, let's see. Here comes Charles. So funny. Colin, nice and quiet. All right, good morning, Charles. And here comes Aya. We'll give everybody a couple minutes to log in.
What did you do? Let's make up those for everyone.
Well, we're about to start morning meeting.
No, make up those for everyone.
Okay, here everybody comes. We have Vina. Hi, Vina. And Charles. Here comes Catherine and Aya. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Aya. Hi, Charles. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Vina. How's everybody doing today?
Doing good.
Pretty good? Okay, good. Glad everybody's doing well. All right, let's go over the schedule today. Let's see what we're going to do today. And kids in the classroom, you have schedules on your desks, right? Okay. We're going to do morning meeting right now. Then we're going to do journals, math. Then we have a break after math. And then Miss Eccles is going to do library with us. And then foundations, science. Miss Cornwood is going to come and do some lessons with us. Then story time. And then pack up and go home. But if you're already home, you don't need to do anything. You're already home, right?
Yeah, because the kids at school need to pack up, go home.
Yes.
But the kids at home don't need to pack up, go home because you're already at home.
All right, let's look. Yesterday, we got a new season yesterday. The new season was fall. It's not summer anymore. Now it's fall or autumn. You can say either one. Yes, Tina, good job raising your hand.
My birthday is today.
Is it your mom's birthday?
I say.
Oh, you have to tell her happy birthday for me, okay? Maybe you can make her a really special card.
Yeah.
All right, so because yesterday was the first day of fall, we're going to read a book about the seasons. We have 4 seasons. Let's see. Here's springtime. Here's summer. Here's fall. And here's winter. So we just finished summer, and we're getting into fall right now. Okay, let's start reading. So after fall comes winter. After fall comes winter. We're in fall right now. Yesterday was the very first day of fall. Okay, let's start reading. Ooh, they start with winter in the book. In the book, they start with winter. Winter is here. Put on your boots. Find your mittens. You can build a snowman. Winter is the cold season of the year. It's time for snow shovels and warm woolen scarves. You can ride downhill on sleds when snow is on the ground. But look, what's happening? The snow is melting. A bright purple flower is poking through the snow. Ooh, that means that springtime is coming soon. Springtime comes after winter. The days are longer. The sap is running from the maple trees. It's maple syrup time. Now it's the first day of spring. Spring can be rainy, or spring can be sunny. Spring is a breezy, blossomy season. Everything is fresh and sweet and clean. Springtime comes after winter, and that's when all the flowers bloom and everything turns green again. Colin, shh, shh, shh. summer follows spring. The days grow longer and the nights are warm. Take off your shoes. Summer is a time to go barefoot. So we just finished summer, right? We just finished our really hot summer. Now you can be outside all day. It's fun to lie in the green grass and look at the sky during the summer. In summer, you can work in the garden. You can plant a flower or watch a butterfly. You can eat green beans. But summer's almost over. And in our real life, summer just ended. And now it's fall. Here's the season we're in now. The days begin to grow shorter and cooler. The leaves turn red and orange and gold. Put on your jacket and take a walk. The first day of fall is here. Now the leaves are brown and falling down. It's time to rake them up. You can hide in a pile of leaves, but not for long. Someone's sure to find you. Little dog found him. Cute. The days are getting colder now. It's time to cut firewood. Fires are cozy on cold winter nights. So after fall comes winter again. Suddenly one day, it's snowing. Put on your hat. Don't forget your mittens. Find your boots. It's winter again. Once more, it's the season for skates and sleds. A whole year has passed. So after winter comes springtime. But look what's happening. The ice in the pond is breaking up. The snow is melting. A little green leaf is growing. Here comes springtime. Springtime is here again. Spring is like the Earth's birthday. It comes again and again. So our 4 seasons, we have, let's see, we just finished summer, and now it's fall. After fall, we'll have winter, and then spring, and then summer, and then fall, and then winter, and then spring, and then summer, and then fall. It goes around and around and around. It's a cycle. Okay. All right, now that we've read a book, let's do some calendar for morning meeting. So I'm gonna come over here for calendar. All right, and let's look at the month here. Nina, is your hand up? Do you have a question? No? Okay. All right, let's look at our month. Here is the month of the year. It starts with an S, and we know S makes us sound. So what month is it?
September.
Charles and Isley, September. Wonderful. So if this month is September, let's see. Here's where September should go. What month was last month? August.
November.
You're close. Last month was August. And if this month is September, what month will next month be? It starts with an O. October. Ooh, tomorrow we're going to write O words in our journals tomorrow, words that start with O. We need to remember to write October because October starts with an O. Okay, now let's figure out the date. So we have the month is September. The year is 2020, 2020. Now let's figure out the date, Colin. Yesterday was September 22nd, the first day in fall, a 2 and a 2. What comes after 22? What do you think? 20? You think 23? Okay, let's count to make sure we're right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. You guys are right. It's September 23rd. But what color? We've got blue, red, blue, Red, red. Blue. Red. So here is my red 23. What two numbers are in 23? A 2 and a 3. A 2 and a 3 make 23. Colin, shh, shh, shh. So I'm going to put my 23 right there, and now let's figure out the day of the week. We point to the date, and we go up, 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 up. The day of the week starts with a W. And we know W makes a wah, wah, wah sound. What day of the week starts with a wah? Wednesday. Very good. So let's come over here to our days of the week. I'm going to move my arrow from Tuesday down to Wednesday. There we go. All right. Let's see, what is something that is kind of fun that's happening tomorrow? Wanda's gonna come to the classroom tomorrow. Wanda will be here tomorrow, so you'll get to see her on video if you're at home. Okay, let's look at our September calendar. We have a lot of numbers filled up, don't we? This was the beginning of September. This was the middle of September. Now we're in the end of September, so we're in the end of the month now. Look at that. In fact, this day right here is going to be the first day in October. So I'll have to take the September calendar down, and I'll have to put up October next week. Yeah, we have a new month next week. It'll be October. All right, let's look at our day of school. How many days have we been at school? Let's see. Yesterday was our 21st day of school. What comes after 21?
22.
Ooh, let's see. 4 things 22. What do you think?
22.
Let's start counting from 15. Let's see. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21,
22.
22. Y'all were right. What two numbers are in 22?
2, 2, and 2.
2 and a 2 make 22. Very good. All right, so here's my 22. We're starting to be able to see a pattern. Look, in the ones row, we have a 1 in every number. In the twos row, we have a 2 at the end of every number. Interesting. So look, we've filled up 2 rows, but we've got a long way to go till we fill up our 3rd row, right? Okay, let's go down and do our pattern and our weather. So in the classroom, Wheeler is our calendar helper here. So he made a pattern for us today. First, let's do the pattern by shape. Let's see, circle, rectangle, circle, rectangle, circle, rectangle, circle. What comes next?
Next question.
So now let's do the pattern by color. Let's see, pink, green, pink, green, pink, green, pink. What would come next?
Green.
Come next. Nice job. And we're almost done. Last thing is the weather. The season is fall. The season is fall. It was the first day of fall yesterday. Yesterday the weather was rainy and cool, but in Austin it's not rainy anymore. Does anybody know what the weather's like outside? It's not rainy. I see a lot of clouds outside, so we're gonna move rainy
Very
now.
sunny in here.
Is it sunny in Montauk? Is it sunny where you are, Colin? So now our weather is cloudy and cool in Austin. Adeline, do you have a question?
It's foggy.
Oh, Adeline raised her hand and she wants to do the number on the pattern. So sure, we can do the pattern by number. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1,
2.
1,
2. 1.
Very nice. 2 would be next. Good job, everybody. Okay, let's go to our schedule and let's do some checking off because we are done with morning meeting. So let's check off morning meeting. We read a book, we went over the schedule, and we did calendar for morning meeting. Okay, I'm gonna check off morning meeting. Next on our schedule starts with a J. Journal. Next is journals. So if you're at home and if you're in the classroom, get out your journal and a pencil. If you're at home, get out a journal and a pencil. If you're in the classroom, get out a journal and a pencil. I see Adeline's getting her journal out. Wonderful. Yes, Wheeler. Let's remind me tomorrow, okay? Remind me tomorrow. All right, Adeline and Harrison and Ford have their journals out. Who's got their journal out at home? Good job, Adeline. Anybody's got their journal out at home and a pencil? Colin, do you have your journal out? Get your journal out. Yeah, we gotta get your journal. Sorry, it's journal time and a pencil. Okay, and let's turn to the page that looks like this. Now, in the classroom, there's an S at the top. That's where we're gonna write the date. But maybe your parents wrote the date, that's fine. Oh, good, Catherine, you've got your S. So I'm gonna come over here and I will show you where our date is written. And you can copy the rest. Okay, so there's our date on the board. There it is. So the S is already there for you, right? What letter comes next? What letter are you gonna write next? Oh, an E. Try to make it a lowercase E if you can. Lowercase E's are really hard though. So we're gonna do a lowercase E next. So we have the S and the E. What letter comes next? Good job, Catherine. What letter comes next in our date? A P, a lowercase p. So in pencil, make sure you're writing in pencil. Good job, Harrison, Adeline, and Ford. You're gonna do a lowercase b. Then we're gonna do the numbers. We just figured out in calendar that it's a 2 and a 3, a 23. So we're gonna write a 2 and a 3. This is a lot of writing, y'all. Just do the best you can. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just do the best you can. Then let's do our year. 2020. So it's a 20, 20. It's kind of like a pattern, our year. Let's see. 2020. All right, so once you've written
Where are the 2020 stuff? Because I can only see the S.
right here, 2020. You see
Yeah,
it?
because I can only see the S.
Can you see right here where my hand is?
Yeah, but I can't see them on the journal.
Oh, you have to write it.
First, and then this one stuff.
Yeah. Yes. There it is right there. 2020. That's what you write with your pencil. But just do the best you can. There's a lot of writing. Then let's figure out what our journal says. It says, my favorite candy is. Ford wanted to write a journal for today what their favorite candy is. Think about what your favorite candy is. Okay, so while y'all are writing the date, I'm gonna help the kids in the classroom, okay? I'll be right back.
This is a little bit too. Okay, like that. Okay. Come on. You want me to just write it?
Yeah.
You don't want to learn today?
Well, I mean, I'll miss out.
I write you. What do you think you're gonna write?
Twinkle.
Huh?
Twinkle.
So,
I think so. I'll
We're
do it.
almost out of time, Colin. I'd hurry.
you gotta spell it.
All right, so we've got my favorite candy is.
You'll make
Anybody want to share what their favorite candy is? What they're gonna draw or write in their journal? Aya, what's your favorite candy?
My favorite candy is a lollipop.
Ooh, so Aya's favorite candy is a lollipop. So she's gonna write in her journal, lollipop. So Aya, that's how you spell lollipop. And I'll draw a little picture of a lollipop there so you know that's a lollipop. Okay? Let's see, Ford, what's your favorite candy? I saw you had your hand up.
A popsicle.
Okay, so Ford's favorite candy is a popsicle. So I'm gonna write popsicle. And Ford, this is how you spell popsicle. And let's see, a popsicle has like a little, there we go. All right, thank you. Your journal. Anybody else want to share what your favorite candy is? Oh, that is fantastic, Catherine. That's wonderful. You did the writing in your journal and you finished your sentence. Wonderful, and you drew it. Harrison, what's your favorite candy? Ooh, Harrison's favorite candy, like his dessert, is a cookie. So Harrison, here is how you spell cookie.
Look at my drawing.
Let's see. Very nice, Aya. And you wrote lollipop so nicely. Very good. Okay, so there's how you spell cookie, Harrison. Anybody else want to share what their favorite candy is? Elliot, what's yours? Ooh, Elliot loves cream cookies. Yum. All right, Colin, did you get your journal out? Okay. It's right here. Oh, let me come over to this side then. Does anybody at home need to know how to spell their favorite candy? Vina, what's your favorite candy?
A ring.
Oh, Vina loves ring pops. So, Vina, here's how you spell ring pop. Your cream cookie? Yeah, if you get your journal out and stuff, I'll write it on here, sure. So here is a ring pop. There's the ring. Kind of. Yeah, that's fine. There's a ring pop, Vina. Charles, what's your favorite candy?
Chocolate.
Colin. Chocolate.
Any
Yum.
chocolate. I just want chocolate.
Okay, let's write chocolate on the board. I'm going to write it up here so we can still see the date if you need to. Chocolate. Anything with chocolate, Colin says, is his favorite. I'll try to draw like a chocolate bar. So you know that says chocolate.
I love chocolate.
Very good, Charles. All right.
Okay. I did it.
Nice. Good job. Ooh, all right. Oh, I love the cream puff, Elliot. Or the cream cookie. Okay, so Adeline wants to write her favorite candy is everything. So I'm going to write over here, Adeline, so you can see it. Here's what you write, Adeline. Everything. Okay. So, Charles, what do you want to say?
I want to say that you have called me Colin.
Oh, did I call you Colin? I'm sorry, Charles. Okay, Elliot wants to know how to write cream puff. I'm going to write it over here, or cream cookie, right? Okay. Here you go. Green book. Okay, so you can finish up your writing and your drawing. And if anybody else needs to know how to spell something, just raise your hand. Did you get your pencil?
Charles. I'm gonna fold it. Can I? Okay. Fold it.
Yeah, but hold on to it in case.
Yeah. Okay. I'll fold it right. I can just unfold it. Okay.
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 Okay, so I'm gonna write it in yellow.
Let's go chasing waterfalls. Oh. Hey, nice candy drawings.
You do.
I have a question.
What's your favorite candy?
Chocolate. Chocolate.
All right, Wheeler, did you write yours?
But you didn't
I
write
think candy is chocolate too.
020.
Yeah, what's your favorite candy, Wheeler?
Mm.
Well, pick one. Think about it.
You wrote chocolate there. Here, you want me to
All
write
right, anybody want to show me their journals before we move on to math? Y'all are doing great. Adeline, fantastic. Harrison, 4. Wonderful.
There's your pen.
Awesome. Oh, Isley, awesome journal. Isley, what did you do for your favorite candy?
My favorite candy is chocolate bar.
Chocolate. That's like Charles. Yeah. And Colin said chocolate too. Charles and Colin. Catherine, what'd you do for your favorite candy?
I think lollipop and chocolate.
Oh, she did too. Yum. Lollipop and chocolate. Nice. What's that? Oh, Catherine, to see your journal. Would you mind showing us your journal, Catherine? There's Catherine's journal, a chocolate and lollipop. Wheeler, I'll help you in a second. Yeah. And then Catherine, Elliot and Harrison wanted to see too. Will you mind showing us again, Catherine? There's her journal. Nice illustration.
Like chocolate.
Very good. Okay. We showed you. Oh, okay. Wheeler, what's yours? Okay, so Wheeler's favorite candy is popsicle. So this is what you're gonna write right here. Okay, Vina. I love it. That looks so good. My favorite candy is ring pop. Very good, Vina. Okay. Okay, if you're done with your journal, you can go ahead and close your journal and put it away. If you're still working, that's okay. I'm gonna leave this up here for you. But if you're done with your journal, you can close your journal and put it away. Okay, now that if you are done with your journal, you're gonna go ahead and get your math textbooks out. The textbooks are the dark orange ones. Elliot, you did a great job with journal today. You're gonna need a pencil and you're gonna need some blocks. And kids in the classroom, I'm gonna pass out your blocks. So you're gonna need your textbook and some blocks for math. Yay, Colin, you finished. Awesome job, Colin. So textbooks and blocks. And I'm going to help the kids in the classroom get the right page. I'll be right back.
All we ever do goes in page 119.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so good. You're going to need a pencil. And
But my dog goes full.
you'll see.
I'm getting my dad blue, but my dog goes green. That's pretty cute. The other one matched their color. But this one's
Right page. We're going to turn to page 22. 2 and a 2. 22. 2 and a 2.
We haven't done page 21 though.
That's okay. You can keep going.
It's not.
It is really hard. You're right. Just do the best.
It's not easy.
It's
Oh,
hard.
so easy.
Okay. Thank you for being so patient, kids at home. Did you get some blocks and your math textbook out? Dark orange math textbook. We're going to find page 22. So 22 is a 2 and a 2. 22 is a 2 and a 2. Page 22. Okay, so everybody sees page 22. A 2 and a 2. All right, everybody, let's look at page 22. Isley, do you have a question or something you want to say?
Yes. Just so you know, I'm right. I'm right-handed.
Oh, cool, thank you.
I'm right-handed, and this is a left page, so I cannot do this.
It's hard, but you
I'm
can still do it,
left-handed.
but it's hard. Good, thank you for letting me know, Isley. All right, so page 22. Does anybody know the name of this purple vegetable right here? Yeah, Ford got it. Vina, what do you think? Yeah, Elliot and Vina and Charles, they knew it before. It was an eggplant. That's an eggplant. How many eggplants are there?
Wow.
There's just one. Colin. Now, look at that. Next to the eggplant, they drew one circle. And they also wrote a number 1. Does anybody know the name of these red vegetables? Ooh, yeah. Y'all are telling me it's a radish. How many radishes are there? There's 2 radishes. And look, they did 2 black dots and they wrote a number 2. What are these green vegetables there? What are those? Those are broccoli. How many broccolis are there? There's 3. And they did 3 black dots and wrote a number 3. Okay, now let's look at page 23. Let's look at the next page. 23 is a 2 and a 3. Page 23 is a 2 and a 3. All right, so it's just the very next page. Okay, let's reread what the directions say down here, what this little kid says.
Now this one.
He
I
says,
can do.
draw circles to match each number. Good. Draw circles to match each number. Okay, well, let's see. What number is this right here?
One.
Number 1. So how many circles are you going to draw? Yeah, you're going to draw 1 circle. I'm going to use a black crayon so y'all can see really well the example, what I'm doing, but you guys try to use pencil, okay? So I'm going to draw 1 circle to match the number 1. And it doesn't have to be a super perfect circle. Just do the best you can. Great job, Catherine. Wonderful, everybody. Yeah, so Colin, look up here. Did you draw one circle to match the number 1? Very good, Colin. Nice job, Vina. All right, now what number is this? What number comes after the 1? 2. So how many circles are we going to draw? 2. Draw 2 circles. There we go. 1, 2. 2 circles. All right. So did you draw 2 circles next to the number 2? That's okay. Colin, did you draw 2 circles next to the number 2? Look over here. Yeah, Colin, look right here. Good. Nice job, everybody. And then, what number comes next?
3.
3. How many circles are you going to draw? Yay, Colin. You're going to draw 3 circles. 1, 2, 3. 3 circles. Very good, everybody. Nice job, Catherine and Colin and Ford. Good job. Yes, Charles, did you have something you want to say?
Question for Isaac. How did you get that bird trained to just sit on the layout?
Oh, Isley, Charles has a question for you.
Oh, it just flew.
Hello.
Okay.
So cute. Look at that bird. Oh my goodness, so sweet. Isley, I know we're not going to do show and tell this Friday, but maybe for show and tell, Isley, you can tell us about your bird the next show and tell we have. We would love it.
What is Charles asking you?
Charles, what do you ask that bird to do that?
Charles asked, how'd you get the bird to do that? Is it
Well,
just
it's just like a normal bird, but it doesn't really like me.
Oh, it likes your mom a lot? Yeah, sometimes
Yeah, it
birds
doesn't
like
really
grown-ups
me.
more than
It
kids.
tries to bite me.
Oh, no. I'm sorry, Isley. Well, it sure is a cute bird, though. All right, everybody. So I want you to show me the number of blocks to match number 1. How many blocks are you going to show me to match number 1? Good, Catherine. You're going to show me 1 block. Good job, Ford. Good job, Adeline. Show me 1 block. I don't know. Find them. I passed them out. Look around. Show me the number of blocks to match these 2 blocks, these 2 circles. There's 2 blocks. Very good. Adeline and Ford. You're doing okay, Wheeler. Keep going. You're doing great. That's okay. Keep working. There's no rush. Wonderful. Vina and Charles and Finn. Awesome. All right. Show me the number of blocks to match these 3 blocks. Show me the number of blocks to match these 3. There's 3 blocks. I see Ford and Adeline and Charles. I see Catherine showing me 3 blocks. I see Isley. Wonderful. All right. Those are the 3 blocks. Good job, Finn. I see 3 blocks from Finn and Vina. Okay. Nice job with page 23, everybody. Let's go ahead and turn the page one last time to page 24. It's a 2 and a 4. One more time to page 24. And page 24 looks like this. All right, here's page 24. Is everybody on this page? Colin, turn your page. 1 page, sweetie. You're on it right there. Okay, you're gonna need your blocks for this. I want you to put the number of blocks right here that match the number. Well, here's number 3, right? The first one is number 3. So put 3 blocks for the number 3. Just like that. Put 3 blocks for the number 3. Great job, Ford and Adeline and Wheeler and Colin. Awesome. And if you're at home, I know it's hard to show me, but that's okay. I know you're doing it. 3 blocks for the number 3. And then with your pencil, I want you can take the blocks away And with your pencil, I want you to color in those 3 blocks. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we colored in 3 blocks to match the number 3. Nice work, Catherine. Yeah, and Wheeler, you don't have to color in perfectly. You can color in quicker. Oh, very good, Colin. So did you color in the 3 blocks now? Get your pencil out. Get your pencil. Get your pencil, Colin. There we go. All right, now, what number is this? What number comes next? 1. The number 1. Put 1 block there for number 1. 1 block. How many blocks do you think you're going to color in for this one?
1.
We're going to color in 1 block.
I brought 3 in 1.
Very good, Colin. You did it. So, oh, I'm sorry, Wheeler. I know. Okay, what number is this down here? The last one? Number 2. So you're going to put 2 blocks there. 2 blocks.
I did it.
Very good. Yay, Colin. And then, no, I'm not done. You're fine. There's no rush, Wheeler. You have plenty of time. Don't rush. Keep going. Everybody finishes at a different time. All right, so I'm going to color in 1, 2. For the 2 blocks. There we go. All right, everybody's doing wonderful. No, everybody finishes at a different time. That's okay. All right, anybody at home want to show me their math book? You don't have to, but just if you want to. That looks wonderful, Harrison. Good job, Vina. Nice work, Isley. Good job, Adeline and Ford. Colin, wonderful. And Wheeler, I love that you're still working. Very good.
And
Good pattern. Awesome. Cool toy, Isley. Okay, so if you're still working on your math, that's okay. Keep working. You have plenty of time. Hi, little teeny bit Finn. Good job, Colin. You can put your math book away. That's okay. Keep going. Let's do some checking off on our schedule. And remember, if you're still working on your math, that's okay. Keep working. All right, we're going to check. Oh, we forgot to check off journal. We need to check off journal. We're going to check off journal. And we're going to check out math with the M. Math. There we go. So next on the schedule for the kids in the classroom is snack and recess. Next on the schedule for the kids at home is you all have a break. And then when we come back, you're going to be in library. So I think that Miss Eccles is going to use my Zoom. I think. So I'm going to leave my Zoom on just so you don't have to log out and sign in, log out and sign in. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay? Finn, do you have a question? I see you're raising your hand. What do you want to say, Finn?
I have a stuffed animal kitty.
Oh, it's so cute. It's a little, is it like a little gray tabby stuffed animal kitty? It's so precious.
I have a little stuffed animal.
And then Islet has a little stuffed animal. Is that a fox, Islet?
No, it's a raccoon. Her name is
raccoon.
Rusty.
Okay. Thank you, Evelyn. All right, nice. Thank you for sharing that, guys. I like how it's one good thing about being at home, right, and during school at home is you get to have a little stuffed animal with you when you're working, right? All right, everybody, we're gonna take a little break, and I will see you after the break. I'll see you for library. So I'm gonna leave this Zoom on because I think Miss Eccles is gonna use this Zoom, but we'll have to be a little flexible and wait and see. Okay? All right, you want to say bye to the kids in the classroom?
Bye. Bye. Bubba bubba boom bye.
All right, thank you, Charles.
Bye. 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 Bye.
That's okay. okay, Wheeler. You have
Bye.
Yeah, Harrison.
Bye. 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 Booby boo. Why is Zoom not leaving? Mom, can I leave the Zoom? Okay.
today. I do have Finn is already in my waiting room in my Zoom, but his Lord probably strongly prefers to do. I would imagine they would strongly prefer.
Come to the computer, honey.
What's that? Prefer. Yes. All right. Yeah, Colin, your desk is right over there. Let's get your shoes on. Put your snack and water bottle. Okay, dump them out in the trash can. So what do you mean, like, a unit? Like, what do you mean? Oh, I'll just join your meeting. Gotcha. Sorry. No, totally. Don't you feel like you speak a new language? It's like another language and I don't know it. Like, I don't know the language. 100%. Do you want me to do, yeah. Yes, okay. I don't know. Yeah. I know. It's a new world.
You have to learn that language.
We're learning. We are all learning that language, Wheeler.
Yeah, she's coming.
For you to move any of this that you need to. Sure. What's that? Oh, we're not gonna send the book home just. Oh yes, we're gonna talk to the boys and girls at home. Yeah, we sure are. I know. There they come. Well, okay. Of course. Okay, so I have to go into your room by the number. And your password is Vandrand 108. It's just plain Vandrand. Just plain Vandrand. So I have the link, but of course it says the link isn't valid. Really? I'm sure it's just my thing here.
Yeah, that's funny.
Wow, y'all are waiting for
I'm
me.
on.
Yeah, we gotta wait for that. Also, do we have access to pencils and scratch paper? Yes, there's pencils there, and then I can get them some scratch paper.
I know how to do that.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
My baby fix this.
Hey, God, you left the backpack, man.
Oh, look what clothes on your baby.
Yep. And they fit them perfectly. They're still not there.
I don't know.
Is it working?
Because I need
It says you have another meeting in progress.
Okay.
Yeah, I have my meeting. Let me send you a link of. Okay. Let me see. I'm so sorry. Does this happen in art? We need to do art only in the afternoon. Yeah. That's something you're going to do in this afternoon a little bit later. Because I will have to figure out how to get into the meeting so that we can talk to the friends. Okay, go to your Gmail. Can I email you the link? Send it to my Gmail. Yeah, thank you. I'm so sorry. I got the Zoom directory this morning from Miss Amber too. I don't know why that's not working. What's that? I don't know why that's not working. I haven't finished packing them out. Thank you. Okay, hopefully we're Oh, the number that's in the directory is different than this one. That can be it. Oh. Aha, there we go. Okay. So now we just need to enable screen sharing. Yep. Oh wait, no, not your screen. It doesn't have anything to do with you and forward, right? There we go. we go. All right, can you guys hear me at home? Are we able to? All right, friends, we are actually going to start out with a mystery word game. So, do you see right up here on the screen? Oh, and remember, Colin, when I'm talking, if you have something to say, you can raise your hand to let me know. We are going to find out a mystery word by guessing letters. So, the way you play this game is you are going to guess the letter one at a time, and when you're ready to guess the letter, you can raise your hand. And if you get the letter correct, I'm going to write it into one of the spaces right here. But every time we guess an incorrect letter, I'm going to draw an owl. And if I get to the owl before we figure out what the word is, I win. But if you guys get it before me, you guys win as a team. So we're going to guess letters one at a time. And it's a mystery word that connects to the story that we're going to read today. Hi, Colin, I see your hands up. You've been waiting so patiently. Oh, you drew your clubhouse. All right, so who has a letter? Oh, Adeline's got her hand up with a letter. A. Adeline, guess what? There is an A in our mystery word. All right, I see Charles at home. He's got his hand up.
Well, I have to say I can't see the screen share again.
Charles, I'm so sorry. We're turning the volume up so that I can hear you.
I can't see. I can't hear the. I mean, I can't see the screen share.
Oh, you can't see the screen share? Let's see. I think that might be something on your iPad. Can other friends at home see it?
Yeah.
Dina,
I can't see it. I still can't see it.
Okay, hold on. Let me try to fix it. I'm going to undo it and redo it and see if that helps. All right, stop broadcast. Start broadcast. Wow, look at the way our friends are waiting so patiently. All right, Charles.
Yes, I can see it now.
You can see it now? Amazing. Thank you for letting me know. Would you like to guess a letter for our mystery word?
No.
Okay. All right, Venus, hands up.
How about an I?
How about an I? I is not in our mystery word, but I can write it right here. Thanks for guessing, Vina. Okay, Ford has his hand up. F. F is not in our mystery word, but look at that, guys. You spelled the word if. Right here on the board. Okay, Harrison, do you have a word or a letter rather? O? Oh, L. Is that right? L. All right. Unfortunately, L is not in our mystery word, but I am so glad that you guessed it. Okay. Oh, look at that. Isley has a guess. Isley, you want to guess a letter? Go ahead and unmute yourself, Isley.
C.
C. Oh, what a great guess. I love the letter C because it spells cat, but it's not in our mystery word. All right. Let's see. I'm looking for a friend who has not guessed yet, who's raising their hand. There's Birdie. All right, Birdie.
Look at me for. Please, can I have a fork?
Which letter are you guessing, Birdie? A?
A.
Oh, there's already an A in there. So guess another.
A.
K? K. Oh, I like the letter K. It's not in our mystery word. Okay. Would any of our friends over here, Elliot or Wheeler? All right. So let's make sure our friends at home who have not had a chance to guess, have we had a chance? I don't want to miss anybody. All right, then I'm going to give people other turns. All right, Adeline, do you have another letter for us? D. Okay. There's not a D. I'm gonna give you guys a hint. Every single one of you has been one of these. You have been one of these in your families. Even Miss Vanderandy and me, we have all been whatever this mystery word is. I'm not sure if that helps. All right. Board, do you have a guess?
B.
N?
No, M.
Oh, M. Okay. Not today, don't worry. I still have to add lots of parts to the owl. All right, Vina, what's your guess?
A B.
That?
A B.
A B. Oh my gosh, guys. Look at this. Calling. She guessed B. Can you see what's going to happen to our mystery word?
Yeah.
Can we sound it out now? Ba, 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 ah, ah. Ba, ba, ba. B-A-B. Ba-ab. What could that last letter be? All right, who thinks they can solve the puzzle? Raise your hand, and on the count of 3, if you know it, you can say it. So friends at home, unmute yourself if you think you know it. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if we can solve the puzzle. Hey,
Why?
baby. Our mystery word was baby today because our book, and I'm actually going to be reading an ebook version of it, is King Baby.
I like that book.
Is King Baby.
I like that book.
And one of the reasons I wanted to choose it is I know you all have been talking about families in kindergarten, and it fits right on in. So guys, guess what? You won the game of owl because you guessed the word before I drew the whole owl. So give yourself applause. Good job. Good job. Good job working together in person and at home. All right, so we are switching over, and I'm going to introduce our author today. Oh, and I forgot to introduce our author from Monday. So remember when we read our favorite day of the year? Our author's name is A.E. Ali, and she actually doesn't have a picture up online, but she did share that her favorite day of the year is Eid al-Fitr. This woman right here, she's our illustrator. And her favorite days of the year were always Fridays because she got to visit her grandparents. So that's our author and illustrator from Monday. And here's our author and illustrator from today. Her name is Kate Beaton. And I have 3 clues here. These are 3 pictures about 3 things that we can learn about her. So look at these pictures and raise your hand if you can tell me what the picture is telling you about our author. All right, Ford, what's one thing you noticed?
It looks like she lives in Canada.
Yes, okay, so her friends at home, Ford just said, it looks like she lives in Canada. And you are right, she is Canadian. Okay, so that's one fact about her. Another fact about her, let's go to Birdie.
Dad, she likes tea.
Yes, she loves to drink tea. And we know that's tea and not coffee because you can see the little bit of the tea bag sticking out of her cup. Her favorite kind of tea is chai. And if you haven't had chai yet and you like kind of like cinnamony, like warm things, you might like it. All right, Elliot, can you tell us one other thing about her?
She likes to draw.
She loves to draw. So she's an author and an illustrator. So that means she draws the pictures and stories. She also writes the words. And you know what her favorite thing to draw with is? It's not fancy paints. It's not even her tablet. It's pencils and pens. So when we drew a drawing today from King Baby with our pencils and pens, that's what she likes to draw with. All right, I think Isley, did you just raise your hand and tell me I have a question or something to say?
Yes.
All right, let's check in with you before we do our story.
I noticed that she has a doll that looks familiar to like that little soldier book.
Yes,
It's her horse.
yes, Isley, you just made a connection. So friends who are in Miss Vanderandy's classroom, do you remember that day that we were all Zooming and Miss Eccles' computer stopped working? So the story I read was called The Princess And believe it or not, this creature right here, that's a pony. So that's what Isley's talking about. So guys, I love that you Zoom friends made that connection. And you friends in here, I owe you one reading of The Princess and the Pony because that did not happen. But today we're going to read her other book, King Baby. King Baby. And then after we read the book, we're going to draw King Baby. Okay, just checking on time. Oh, you can't see Italy? So friends at home, can we see the screen still? We're good. I'm switching apps and using a new device today, so I want to make sure I'm not going off. Adeline, can you see, or is that Ford who can't see? Ford, can you see the screen? Do you guys need me to, do you want me to turn the light off so you see the pictures a little bit better?
Yeah. I can't see it.
All right, so for friends at home, we're getting a little mood lighting in Miss Sanders' room so our friends can see the pictures. All right, guys, so this is King Baby, written and illustrated by Kate Beaton. There you go. Is it because of this thing, Ford? All right, there we go. Can we see now? Great. Now, we already have a clue as to how we know that this baby is a king. There's a clue picture on the page. The picture's telling the story. How do we know? If we can't, yeah, he has, there's a crown there. All right, now Kate Beaton wrote this story in honor of someone named Malcolm. I actually don't know who Malcolm is. And here's how the story goes. I am King Baby. Yes, come, you have been waiting for me, and I will give you many blessings, for King Baby is generous. Now, blessings, what does that mean? Anybody know?
No.
Blessings means like gifts or presents or good ideas, good feelings, like yes. And generous, do we know what that word means? Generous means that you are willing to share. So if you have lots of pencils and somebody asks and you give them not just one of your pencils, but you give them 2 or 3 to try, that might be being generous. That means willing to share what you have with others. You will have smiles and laughs and kisses. You will have wiggles and gurgles and coos. What is he saying right here in the bottom corner, do you think, guys? What do you do right before you go to sleep sometimes, Ford?
Brush your teeth.
Yeah, he might be yawning. Oh, getting a little bit sleepy. You too, Colin. I'm a little bit sleepy as well. But your king also has many demands. A demand is something that, do you think he's asking nicely for it? Or is he saying now, now, now? Now, now, now. Demanding is asking and saying, right now, I want this. So let's see. Right here in this picture, he's saying, feed me. Right here, he's saying, burp me. Right here, burp means when you have a baby, and I bet all of your grown-ups did this for you, means after you eat, sometimes you've got bubbles in your tummy, and it can make your tummy a little upset. So one way to help babies not have upset tummies is to pat them gently on the back, like you see this grown-up doing right here. He's patting him gently on the back. Right here, does anybody have a guess what this one might be? Yes, Ford knows. Ford says, change me. Now right here on his grown-up's knee right here, what do you think he's asking for? And you can do this while you're at home. Yeah, bounce me. So sometimes when babies are not feeling sleepy, they're saying, bounce me, bounce me, bounce me. But babies can't say those words, so they might just be making crying baby sounds. Yes, Ford. Yes, and this one is carry me. Carry me. It's good to be king. Now, notice on this page, how do the grown-ups feel? Yes, I heard that from Colin. They feel tired and exhausted. That's a great word for tired. And how does King Baby feel? Yeah, and why do you think he's saying it's good to be king? When he's a baby, do you think it's his job to pick up all that stuff?
No.
No, he doesn't know how to yet. Also notice, does King Baby have a pet?
Yes.
What kind of pet does he have?
Cat.
He has a cat. Can you guys see? He's got a little orange tabby cat right there. If you don't see the cat, look in the middle of the page.
Oh, now I see.
Yeah, the cat's about to get in the laundry. Do you think that's a good thing for the laundry?
No.
It is if you want your laundry covered in cat fur. Do you guys want that? Some friends here going thumbs down. Yeah, no thank you. If Miss Eccles was covered in cat fur, I would be sneezing all day long because I am sadly allergic to cats. So sad, because I think they're so cute. I would love to have one. All right, now bring me the thing. But instead of saying bring me the thing, he's a baby. So can anybody raise their hand and tell me what a baby sound like when they're talking? Oh, I heard a lot of babies, but I'm looking for someone to raise their hand. All right, Adeline. Harrison, what would a baby say here? Yeah. Elliot, what do you think? Colin? Oh, okay. And Ford? Yeah, oh, Ford's sounding out the letters that he sees on the page. It's like, eh. And you know what the mom or the grown-up here says? She says, oh, honey, he wants his toy. And so this grown-up says, here you go, chimp. And the baby says, meow. And you know what meow means? It means not this thing, the other thing. Bring me the other thing. Now remember earlier when we were talking about asking and demanding? Which one do you think we're doing right now? Yes, ma'am. Adeline and Miss Vanderende's class just said demanding. I agree. Now this grown-up says, oh, my little baby is a cranky pants today. And the baby says, meh. And you know what that means? These subjects are fools. So you know how kings are in charge of lots of people back in the day when we had kings? You would call somebody that a king is in charge of a subject. So he's saying these people that I'm in charge of are fools. So fools is another way to say they're not listening to me. They're not, I don't think they're being very smart right now. So is King Baby demanding or asking? Mm-hmm.
Demanding.
Yes, that is right, Isley. We agree with you here too. So King Baby is demanding, possibly not making kind choices. Yes, I can. King Baby must do something bold and new. King Baby will get the thing himself. Right here in the top it says, yes, King Baby can do it. And notice what happens where you see the orange or red part. Plop! King Baby will get the thing. Nothing will stop King Baby. He's going, And here, so what is he actually trying to do?
Get the dog toy.
What do we call it before you are able to walk? What do babies do on the ground? Crawl. That's right. I heard it from home and I heard it in Miss Vanderende's class.
I'm at library at Miss Eccles.
He's crawling. And you know what King Baby says? Crawling, of course. But why? Stop. At crawling, King Baby will walk. King Baby will talk. And more.
Pescatarian.
Yeah.
So here is what King Baby does. Let's follow along in his adventures. So he's crawling. Now he has learned to stand. Now King Baby has learned to walk. Keep following. King Baby is playing in the baby is chasing his King Baby has done what to his cat? He caught his cat and he's going wow. Now King Baby this is really tiny, but what does it look like he's doing right here?
Looking at ants.
Yes, he's eating ants. Ew, no, King Baby, no. Oh wait, we're gonna, Wheeler, your hand's up.
Ew.
You have 2 baby sisters? Oh wow, guys, we just learned that Wheeler has 2, or I learned that Wheeler has 2 baby sisters, which I didn't know that. All right, now what is King Baby doing in this purple jacket here?
Jumping in puddles.
Yes, jumping in puddles. And last but not least, King Baby is
Riding the horse.
riding the horse. And for those of you who heard Princess and the Pony, does this pony look a little bit like our other pony?
Yeah.
A little bit. His future is glory, for King Baby is no longer a baby. He shall become a big, what does it look like? A big boy with a super cool trike called the Lil Scoot. But what of these poor subjects? So what of these people that I think I am in charge of? Who are they without a king? What did he take off to show that he doesn't think he's a king anymore?
He takes off his crown.
He takes off his crown. And who will lead them if not I? And the grown-ups come to him and say, we've got big news. Any guesses about the big news? Who's that?
I'm Queen Baby.
Queen Baby.
Yeah, Queen Baby.
So in other words, that means he's getting a little sister. A little sister. Okay, guys, what did you think of this story?
Go.
It's so silly and funny, isn't it?
Yeah, because we chased the cat. We never chased the cat.
Yeah, it's not a good idea to chase a cat. So before I go, in our last few minutes, we all have a pencil. We all have a pencil or something to write with. We're gonna practice drawing a King Baby so that you can do one on your own. So, if you're at home, you've got your pencil, your whiteboard, and a marker. If you already drew a picture, you can draw on the back of your page if you're in Miss Vanderandy's class. So, you're gonna follow the steps you see on the screen if you wanna draw a King Baby. So you start not by drawing a circle. The shape you're gonna draw, and I'll make my marker a little bit thicker and darker for you guys, you can see a little bit better, is called an oval. All right? An oval, practice drawing like you're gonna draw a circle, but draw it a little bit longer than a circle. That's an oval. And if your King Baby looks a little different because this is your first try and not exactly how you had it in your mind, that's okay. Just try again. Yes, I see an oval. Next, you're gonna add the baby's crown. So you draw that on top of his head by drawing a line and a zigzag down, a zigzag up, a zigzag down, and a zigzag up. So if you want to see that again, yes, that looks like an oval to me. So on top of your oval, draw a zigzag down, zigzag up, zigzag down.
You okay?
Now we got to do King Baby's eyes. So King Baby's eyes are usually just 2 dots in the middle of your oval. 2 dots. Now you have a choice. King Baby sometimes was making happy faces, right? So first look, if you want your King Baby to have more of kind of like a happy face, you can draw the eyebrows kind of up like that, kind of like there are 2 little rainbows over his eyes. okay. That's okay. Just you can be a bigger crown. Now, if you want your king baby to be a bit grumpy, because sometimes he was grumpy in the story, you can draw your eyebrows pointed down like that. So I'll show you both ways.
But I don't have any.
You had some paper.
You lost it?
Thank you, Miss Vanderly.
I got it.
All right, now for King Baby's outfit, you can draw a line across King Baby. Then he usually has a little kind of like C shape and a little button. Then for his mouth, if you want Grumpy King Baby, you can draw it like that. If you want Happy King Baby, you can draw what almost looks like a U on the bottom. And that is your King Baby drawing that looks a little bit like the one on the page. Yes, Adeline.
Now can we color it in?
Oh, you already colored on the back of your paper? Oh, that's it, but you can fit him in next to it. Oh, there you go. So if you guys have colors and you want to color in your King Babies, you can. So I can color mine.
King Baby one.
Mine is, oh, he's a little bit.
I'm looking for one.
There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and color in my King Baby.
I'm gonna color mine too.
Coloring on in. And if you're at home, if you're drawing a King Baby, show it on your screen so we can see what you're doing. Ooh, I see Finn's King Baby. I saw Vina drawing a minute ago. Finn, how much fun. You are really following directions. You're coloring in your King Baby? All right, guys, so for friends who are at home and friends in here, I've got to go because I got to go see Miss Blake's class. But thank you all so much for coming, for listening to King Baby.
King Baby with that.
Do you want me to just leave it up? Sure. All right, I'm going to leave you guys on for Miss Vanderendy, okay? That's okay.
Are they gonna do the same thing? See if you're what? Are they gonna do the same thing?
Let me see. There's your King Baby. Oh, it's so good, Colin. You're really fun. Directions. Oh, I love those. Those are so cute.
I did mine.
Oh, those are great. Oh my goodness, I love everybody's King Babies. Very good. Okay. Lord, I'm gonna put. Can you hold up the picture of the flag? I'm gonna look right here. That is so cute.
King Baby box.
Nice, Colin. You want to show everybody at home yours?
Box.
Very good. Okay.
It's like the book.
All right. Nice job, everybody. Thank you, Miss Eccles. We will see you on Monday. Bye. Okay, bye. Yes, Isley. What do you?
My King Baby.
Oh, Isley, your King Baby is so cute. You too. Ford. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, the purple. Okay, let's do some checking off on our schedule. We're going to check off library. There we go. So next on our schedule is foundations, and then science, and then Ms. Kornblith, then story time, then we're done. Okay, so let's do some foundations right now. We're gonna review the letters that we learned earlier this week. Do y'all remember the letters we learned this
After
week?
story time, are we gonna be done?
Anybody remember? After story time, then we're done. Or you can do art later. Yes, we have C and O for this week. C and O. Colin, share some more. Okay, so y'all, let's see. Okay, there we go. I changed mask so you can kind of see my mouth a little bit now. Catherine, your King Baby is super cute. Okay, very nice, Adeline. So we have the letter C. So we say C, cat, cup. Okay, so my turn first, and then it's gonna be your turn. I love your king baby, super cute. So C, cat, cup. Here's Echo, it's your turn. Very good, I heard some people C, cat, cup. Okay, now for O, we say O, octopus, ah. O, octopus, ah. Okay, your turn. Very good. I heard so many voices. Good job, Colin. O, octopus, ah. So when we make the O sound, our mouth, good, Isley, our mouth is in the shape of an O when we make the O sound. Oh, oh, oh. Look, it's in the shape of an O. Okay, I'm going to show you some pictures, and I want you to tell me, does it start with a C or does it start with an O? You're going to tell me, okay? All right, so remember, C makes a ka sound, and O makes an ah sound. All right, so tell me which letter these start with. Okay, what about cake? Ka. That starts with a C. Very good. What about octopus? That's an O. Yes, that's an O. What about cookie? That's a C. Cookie's a C. What about a cat? That's a C. Very good. What about oatmeal? Oatmeal. That's an O. What about an otter? Otter. Otter's an O. It's an O. And what letter does cow start with? Cow. That's a C. Cow is a C. What about orange? Orange. That's an O. Very good. And an ostrich. Ostrich is an O. Good job, Ford. And we've got one more. What does corn start with? That's a C. Corn. Yes. Candy starts with a C. Also, Harrison, you're right. So tomorrow in journals, we're going to do O words in our journal tomorrow. So try to come up with some O words for our journal tomorrow. But for right now, we're going to do, let's see what you've learned this week in Foundations. You're going to try to find this page. Kids in the classroom, I'm going to pass this out to you. And you're going to use a pencil. And you're going to, good job, Aya's got it. You're going to have to figure out, does off start with an O? Does cat start with a C? Owl starts with an O. And cow, what does that start with?
I need
the title of this
that has both
the
letters.
title of this says, does it start with a C or an O? Okay, I'm going to pass it out to the kids in class, and then we'll do it together. But you can get started if you're ready. So we're going to do this in pencil, right? We're going to do it in pencil. Okay, good job. Now, Keely, I got you a new sharp pencil for you. Here you go. All right, and Ellie, you got your pencil out? Anywhere you want at the top. Okay. Let's see, where can I put this? I'm going to put this right here. Okay, so I want you all to write in pencil, but I'm going to write in a black marker or a black crayon so y'all can see really well. I might use a black marker actually. Okay, so let's see. Let's go over the pictures and let's try to figure out, does it start with a C or an O? Let's see. Okay, so there's our piece of paper. pencil. Y'all write with pencil. Okay, the first one is a picture of off. 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 Yeah, that's an O. So we're gonna write an O at the beginning. That's an O. Let's see, the second one is a picture of a cat. 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 What letter does that start with? That's a C. So we're going to write a C at the beginning for cat.
Mom, you need to print out something for my class.
Good. That's okay, Isley. If you don't have yours, you can just look at mine and help me do mine. Okay, Isley? All right, the next one is a picture of an owl.
Oh.
Oh, that's an O. So we're going to write an O. Good job, Adeline. All right, the next one is a picture of a cow. Cow. What does that start with? Cow. That's a C. Cow. Okay, so I'm going to write a C at the beginning of cow. So do you see how it is a pattern? It's an O-C pattern. But do you see how those are all the beginning of the word, right? Because look at the word cow. Cow starts with a C. What does it end with? Cow. It ends with a W, right? It starts with a C. Cow. We're doing the words, this letter at the beginning of the word that it starts with. Okay, everybody. So I'm going to keep showing you this for just a minute. Make sure everybody's done. And then we're going to be done with foundations, and then we're going to start science. Okay, so Colin, did you do your work? Uh-oh, let's get started. All right, how's everybody doing at home? Pretty good? Okay, let's do some science now. Ford, that looks great. Wonderful, everybody. Okay. All right, everybody, I'm going to check off foundations on our schedule. Checking off foundations. Next on our schedule is science. We're going to read some books about the sun. We were going to go outside for science and feel what the sun felt like on our skin. Good job. But it turns out it's not sunny outside today. So we'll try to do that tomorrow. We'll wait and see, and hopefully we'll be able to do that tomorrow. We just have to see. Okay. So for science, let's just review really fast what we've learned about the sun. Does anybody remember something about the sun? Anything we've learned about the sun? Ford, what do you think?
If the sun was a beach, if the earth was a beach, then the sun would be a beach.
Yeah, Ford says if the earth were the size of a little pea, the sun would be the size of a beach ball. So the sun is way bigger than the earth. Zena, what's something you've learned about the sun? And then Elliot.
Some people use the sun for energy and heat.
Yes, the sun gives us energy and it gives us heat too. Yeah, and Elliot, good job raising your hand. What's something you know about the sun? Yes, if a spaceship got anywhere near the sun, it would just melt away because the sun is way too hot. So at nighttime, you can see tons of stars in the sky at nighttime. You can't really see those stars during the day, but they're still there. You just can't really see them because they're way too far away. The sun is our closest star. That's how we can see it. That's why we can see it during the day, because it's our closest star, okay? All right, so the sun gives us light and heat. The sun is the center of our universe, and the sun is way bigger than the earth, right? Okay, let's read a book. It's called Summer sun rising. Ooh, look at that big sun. It looks like a big hot sun there. And the title says summer sun. We just finished our summer season, right? It was hot, wasn't it? Now we're in fall. You okay, Ellie? What do you need?
I have to
Okay.
I have to do fast and do more of the same book. Remember we forgot the page of the dinosaur?
Oh, yeah, I know. That's the other book. Maybe we'll have time to read that one later, okay? Okay, summer sun rising. Wake up, little one. Summer sun's a-rising. Ooh, so it's very, very, very early in the morning. And look, the sun is coming up in the sky. So this is what the time of day we call sunrise. So it's getting light. Look at that. The sun is starting to light everything up. Vina, what do you want to tell us? Vina, do you want to unmute yourself? What do you want to tell us? Tomorrow, yay.
Remember you said I could help you teach the class about space?
Ooh, yes, about space. Next week, we're going to still do the sun, and then we're going to start doing like planets and the moon and outer space and all sorts of cool stuff. Okay, let's keep reading. Rug on the floor, light on the wall, Ma by the bed, Pa in the hall, dog at the door, summer sun's tasting the sweet, sweet air. Now look, the sun's up a little bit more. And now the kid is getting up. He's waking up. So at first the sun was just barely up. Now the sun is up a little bit more. It's a little bit later in the morning. Milk in a glass, egg in a cup, toast on a plate, butter side up, fritters in a pan, coffee in a pot. Summer sun's rising, making it hot. So now the sun is up a little bit more. Now it's breakfast time and the sun is going higher and higher in the sky. Birds in the roost, kittens in the yard. Cows lining up down by the barn. Pa cracks the door. I swing it wide. Summer sun shining, flooding inside. Now the sun is getting higher and higher and higher. This family does live on a farm, you're right. And the sun keeps going higher in the sky. Chicks in the yard, scratching for seed. Pigs in the trough, waiting to feed. Pa by the shed, rolling out wire. Summer sun's climbing higher and higher. So the sun keeps getting higher and higher in the sky. Let's see where it started. So at the very beginning, it started way over here, and then it got a little bit higher, and a little bit higher, a little bit higher. There it is now. So I bet it's really getting warmer. It's warming up. Hens in the crate, crates in a row, calves all penned, ready to go. Truck backing up, wheels in the dirt. Summer sun's glaring. Our eyes really hurt because the sun's bright, gives us light and heat. So now the sun is almost directly above them. Look.
Oh my goodness, it's going off the page.
A little bit, yeah. Train on the tracks, shiny as a dime. Ma by the tree, calling lunchtime. Pa spreads the cloth, I set the plates. Summer sun pauses, summer sun waits. So look, now the sun is directly above them. When the sun
Totally going off the page.
yeah, when the sun is right above us in the sky, that's what we call noon. It's noon, it's 12 o'clock, it's 12 noon. So when we first wake up, the sun is just coming up. And then around lunchtime at 12 noon, the sun is right above us in the sky. Fence on the hill, corn in a row, hay in the field, ready to go. Pa takes the wheel, I work the gears. Summer sun's blazing, burning our ears. So look at noon, at lunchtime, the sun was right above us. Now the sun is kind of going down this way. It's afternoon now and the sun's going down. And they said the sun is so hot and it's so bright. And it said it's burning their ears. Remember, the rays of the sun give us light, but there's also rays that the sun gives us that we can't see. And it's called ultraviolet light or UV light. And that's what can hurt our skin, can burn our skin. So that's why we have to wear sunscreen and sunblock when you're in the sun a lot. So the UV light doesn't hurt your skin. What's that? Yeah, maybe they're gonna stop and put sunscreen on. Squash on the ground, beans on a pole, snake chasing mice down a deep hole, bees in the hive, fruit on the trees, summer sun stirring a summertime breeze. So now the sun's going down a little bit more. So now it's the afternoon, it's getting to be evening time, maybe close to dinner time. Fox in the woods, hawk in the sky, fish in the stream, swimming on by. Pa casts a line, I check the bait. Summer sun slipping, and the fishing is great. So now it's evening time. Look at the sunset, the pretty colors of sunset. So the sun is going back down. So it started over here in the morning, and then it went up, 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 up. And then when it was right above them, that was 12 noon at lunchtime. And now it's going down, 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 down in the sky. Hat on a shelf, coat on a hook, fish in a pan, ready to cook. Peas in a bowl, corn on a tray. Summer sun is sinking, going away. So look, now the sun is almost all the way down. It's almost all the way down. Sunset. Pillow on the bed, toys all around, books in a pile, clothes in a mound. Pa on a chair, me in his lap. Summer sun is yawning, ready to nap. Now look, it's almost all the way touching the ground. There it is. Dog on the stoop, cat on the rail, Ma in the swing, reading the mail. Pa at the door, me tucked in bed. Summer sun is sleeping, stars overhead. This is a really good picture to see that, look, there's stars in the nighttime sky, and you can only see them when the sun goes down, when the sun is hidden behind land and the earth, right? Because the sun gives us light, and it makes it too bright to hear the stars or to see the stars, but the stars are always there, even during the day. But you can only see them when the sun's light goes away. Ford, did you have your hand raised? What do you want to say?
When the sun is not down, it's on the other half of the world.
You're right. And then Ford remembered that when it's nighttime where we live, it's daytime on the other side of the world. Elliot, good job raising your hand. And then Catherine. Elliot, what do you want to say?
We have time to do the other one.
Maybe, if we finish this one. Yes, Catherine, what do you want to say? You want to unmute yourself, sweetie? You have a question or something you want to tell us?
There's still some sun there.
Yeah, there's still a little bit of sun. Charles, what do you want to say? You want to unmute yourself?
I was gonna say the sun doesn't go up and down. The earth moves.
It's true. It's the earth that's rotating. We're going to talk more about that. You're right, Charles. Summer sun sleeping. Only stars overhead. So now the sun is, you can't see the sun anymore. So now you can see all the stars.
That means it's on the other side of the world.
Yep. And there we go. Oh, now it's morning time again and the sun is coming up. Look at that. Okay. Some of us, we have just a couple minutes till Miss Cornbliss. Let's see. We really wanted to read the page about the dinosaurs from yesterday that we ran out of time. Let's see, was it in this book? And then we'll do Miss Cornball. There we go. Millions of years ago, Earth was covered in swamps and jungles. As plants and animals grew, they stored solar energy. When they died, they slowly changed to coal and oil. We're almost done. So ancient solar energy is stored in coal and oil. There we go. So, yeah, so how did you want to do this? Do you want to like keep in this
I
down?
did.
Okay,
I
perfect.
saved, and then I just need to get into the Google Drive.
Oh,
and put
awesome.
my
I
PowerPoint.
do not actually know how to do that, but hopefully you do. You can do.
Yeah,
Okay,
just
cool.
close the internet.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
But yes, you're welcome to anything. You can move this around and yes. Hi, everybody. So it's going to take me just a little bit to pull up my thing for you today, but I'm so glad to be with some of you in person. It's exciting. So as I'm getting this ready,
I have a question.
yes.
Did you know that I went in, like when I was 4, I went to class with Miss Whiteley in San Francisco too. So I did so when I was 4, I went to that. So I went to this school too, even when I was 4, because I went to Miss Whiteley's class.
Oh, excellent. Okay. Okay. So I have Finn and Vina and Alet and Ely and Charles. And I can't see the face in the middle, but it says Amy, and I think that's not.
That's Catherine or Bert.
Oh, that's Bert. Okay, but she's going by Catherine now, right?
Yes.
Hi, Catherine. How are you? Okay, cool. Okay. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys my screen, and then we've got everybody else here ready to go. Charles, what do you need?
My eyes are tired of looking at the screen. I'm just gonna listen.
Okay, that's fine. You can just listen to my voice. That's fine. So, let's all start with hello. So, what is your favorite way to say hello? Do you guys like jazz hands? Do you like the A-OK? Do you like making the heart? Do you like making a heart? Let's see, Adeline. Beautiful. So we're gonna say hello to everybody. Oh, we've got some hearts at
I
home.
like making a heart too.
You like making a heart too? Some people like to do
I don't know what
like
one
surfer,
I don't even know
or
what one is my
hook 'em horns, right? So you like surfer, cowabunga? Colin, which one do you like? Okay, nice. Okay, so hello everybody. Good to be here with you.
I didn't have a phone.
Okay, so last week we talked about size of a problem, right? We talked about if we have a big problem, we stretched our bodies really big. So everybody stretch your bodies really big. Or you're doing a great job stretching your body. Harrison, you're doing a great job stretching your body. Let's see, at home you guys can see them stretching their bodies. Adeline stretching her body. Let's see, Elliot, show them you stretching your body. Elliot stretching big. Wheeler, Colin. All right, you guys are doing a great job stretching your bodies. Okay, so if we have a big problem, we might need extra help. We might need a grown-up to help us, right? And if we have
We
a
already said this.
and if we have a tiny problem, we make a little teeny, teeny, tiny seed. Everybody make yourself like a teeny, teeny, tiny seed. Good job, teeny, teeny, tiny seeds. And tiny problems we try to solve ourselves. We can fix our tiny problems. We don't need a grown-up to help us with the tiny problem, right?
But big problems.
You might need help. Say it again.
So if we have a small problem, the thing we're going to learn today is ignore. So ignore says, don't react, don't let it bother you, no biggie. Can you guys see the screen too? Yeah, let me move over here a little bit.
ignore my brother.
Oh, that's a beautiful example. Ford says he ignores his brother sometimes. That is a great. You ignore your brother too, says Elliot. Wonderful. What about you guys at home? Vina, do you know how to ignore?
You don't respond.
Ely, yes, thank you. You don't respond. Vina, what do you want to say?
I sometimes ignore my brother.
Okay, Vina sometimes ignores her brother.
I
And
don't go so far.
okay, so we're gonna learn some different ways to ignore, and then we're gonna practice ignoring. Here we go. So what does it mean to ignore when someone is bothering you? Ignoring means I ignore with my eyes. I look the other way. Okay, so everybody, cover your eyes, cover your eyes, cover your eyes. I ignore with my eyes. When somebody's annoying me, I don't look at them. Okay, practice, turn the other way. Turn the other way. They're annoying me, they're bothering me. I'm gonna turn the other way. Can you guys do that at home? Show me how do you turn the other way. Good job. I see you, Vina. You really turned away, Elliot. Yeah. Okay. So when we ignore, we might look away. Ignoring means I ignore with my mouth. I don't make a sound. I don't say to them, stop it, cut it out, leave me alone. Do I say any of those things? No, I ignore with my mouth. I don't make a sound. Ignoring means I ignore with my body. I keep doing what I was doing. I just keep doing. If I'm coloring, I keep coloring. If I'm making my letters, I keep making my letters. If I'm reading, I keep reading. Right? Everybody pretend you're reading. Pretend you're reading. At home, are you guys pretending you're reading? Pretend you're reading. I just keep reading. Turn, keep reading. Ignoring means I ignore with my mind. I think of something else. So I might think of a rainbow. I might think of a story I like. I might think of my favorite character. What do you think of, Harrison, when you need to ignore with your mind, with your thoughts? What do you think of? Say it again. A book. Harrison thinks of a book. What do you think of, Adeline? Ooh, a unicorn or watching a movie. Ford?
I think about I used to be a baby.
Oh, you think about when you were a baby. How do you remember that? But you think about being a baby. Elliot. Elliot has his hand nice and big. Elliot.
I think about cooking on my mom. I think about
Hold on 1 second. I need to hear Elliot.
I think about
You come. Oh. Wheeler, what do you think about? Here's Wheeler. When you're ignoring with your mind, what's something else you can think about? If I'm annoying you, what's something else you can think about? Okay, so you think about, maybe you think about a TV show. Colin, what about you? Say it again. Did I say where you think about that time? No. Okay.
I also think about my deck camera.
And at home, what are some things that you guys think about when you need to ignore? Catherine, what do you think about? What do you think about, Catherine?
Talking in my mind. very loud.
You said you sing?
I talk very loud in my head.
Okay, talk loud in your head, okay. Ely, what do you think about? Who else is there? Charles, what do you think about when you need to ignore with your mind? Maybe he's not there. Finn, you ready, Finn?
I think of, so there's this show called Ladybug and Cat in the War, and um and there's this guy named Hawkmoth who has butterflies and he turns them evil, and then he sends the butterfly to evil as someone else, and then they'll turn evil.
Oh,
And then Ladybug and Cat in the War try to stop it.
Good job.
I love that.
nice. You have a whole story
love
that you
that.
think of. That's great. Charles,
Yeah.
you're with us now. Charles,
I sick of other things, not that. I
Just
sick
think
of
about-
anything that's not that.
perfect. You just think about something else and not that. I love it. Okay. So ignoring means I ignore with my eyes. I look the other way. Ignoring means I ignore with my mouth. I don't make a sound. Ignoring means I ignore with my body. I keep doing what I was doing. And ignoring means I ignore with my mind. I think of something else. So now we're going to practice. So I'm going to practice with the kids here at school, and I'll practice with you guys at home too. So show how you can ignore when I pretend to bother you. So I want to make sure that you guys don't tease each other. Like I'm going to kind of tease you, but as a teacher, I'm going to tease you so you can practice ignoring me. But I don't want you teasing each other after I go. Okay? Okay. So this one says, you're eating lunch when another student says to you, your food looks gross. Ew. So let's see here. Those of you at home, I'll give you a little view of the classroom. And I'm going to tease some kids here about their food, and we're going to see if they can ignore me. Or that looks gross. Ew. He turned away. He did a great job. Adeline, I would never eat that. Disgusting. She turned away too. Oh my goodness, they're so good at it. Okay, let's try another situation. Actually, I'll try somebody at home. Vina, that is so gross. I'm not going to eat that. Oh, look at her. She just ignored me and did not get into it. You're a peaceful problem solver. Good job. Okay, here's another one. You're playing at recess when another student says, I'm way better at that than you are. So here we go. Okay. Are you ready, Harrison? I can do that better than you. You did a great job ignoring me. Let's see Elliot. Let's see how Elliot does. Elliot, you're not doing that right, and I can do it better. Watch me. Is that ignoring? You made a noise though. Is that ignoring?
That was the thing that made noise. That was the thing of my telling.
Oh, okay. But the first time you looked away. But if you made a noise like that to me, I might think that you were trying to be mean back, right? So the ignoring works really well because you just don't say anything. Just don't say anything. Okay, you ready, Finn, at home? You ready? I'm better at that than you are. You just looked away. Well done. Ayelet, you ready?
Good job, dude.
I can do it better than you, Ayelet. Oh, she just ignored me too. She didn't start a fight with me. You didn't argue with me. Good job. Okay, here's another one. You're lining up at the door for recess, and someone cuts in front of you. Wheeler, are you ready for the challenge? Okay, let's get the camera on Wheeler. Here he is. Okay, Wheeler. Instead of cutting, I'm gonna put my arms out. You're really big and trying to touch you. What are you gonna do? He turned away. You didn't say move your hand. Move your hand. Put your hands down. Leave me alone. Why didn't you say that to me? Because you're ignoring me? Good job. Colin, you ready? Move out of the way. Oh, Colin just ignored me too. He just looked away. He just moved his body. So everybody gets one turn. And you got your turn and you did a good job with it. Okay, at home, who hasn't? Let's see, Catherine. I'm gonna stretch my arms out through the screen and try to touch you. And what are you gonna do? Oh, she turned away, she did. Ely. Isley, sorry, Isley. I knew I was getting that wrong. Isley, you ready?
Yeah.
I'm trying to touch you. You're in my way. What are you gonna do?
Please stop doing that.
Oh, you are using your words very nicely. But let's say you want to just ignore them instead. You're gonna move your body?
Yeah.
Just move your body out of the way. There it is. She just moved her body out of the way. Didn't say a word. And do I have one more? I have one more here. Charles, you ready? This one says,
Yes.
great. This one says, you're doing your work and someone tells you all your answers are wrong. All of your answers are wrong. What do you do?
Color on the screen. The screen.
Yes, I see. Okay. So Charles, all your answers are wrong. Charles just turned and looked away. He didn't even say anything to me. Good job, Charles. Okay, you guys did a great job with ignoring. So when we ignore, then we take our small problems and they just go away, right? So let's see. For those of you at home, I am going to be sharing a page, a coloring page with the kids here. I'm going to send an email with the same coloring page for you at home or for you to do on your own. So I'm going to pass up. You guys, if you have your markers out, you're all set.
I already am one.
Make sure you put your name on it. And this is what it looks like for you at home. It says, I can be a peaceful problem solver and ignore. Don't react. Don't let it bother you. No biggie. Okay. So if you guys, if you want to unmute yourself, and then we can all say at the same time, all together, we can say, no biggie. So you guys want to Isley, you want to unmute yourself? We'll do a countdown. Aylet, Vina, Birdie.
Okay, she's gonna do it and we'll go, no, baby.
Okay, so we're gonna pretend that somebody has said something, it hurts our feelings, we're feeling sad, and then inside our heads, we're gonna say no biggie, but we're gonna say it out loud together right now. 3, 2, 1. No
biggie.
No biggie. And that's how we take care of small
My
problems.
teacher told me to do it.
Good job, y'all. So that was a little, Ms. Vanderendy, that was a little faster. They've got the coloring. What's next for?
Yes, we have story time.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we just read stories.
Okay.
And they love it.
Do you want them to take like their 5 minutes? So here at school, they're going to do some coloring. So if you guys need to take a little break, then now's a good time to take a little break. And then Ms. Vanderendy is going to read some stories for you too. Okay?
Just
You didn't need a little
like
break.
a little picture of
Just
it.
take a little break.
I like your picture.
After story
I'm
time.
doing this.
And there'll be
Like
some
I'm
story time. Yes.
drawing.
Oh, maybe she's saying we have a tiny break right now, so you have 10 minutes if you.
So yeah, I guess then.
Break, and then I can start story
Okay.
time. That was great.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome.
Yeah, that was wonderful.
Fun to figure out today.
I know
How's it going? Are you still in class?
Yes.
it's a different style. It so is. But no, thank you so much. Very interesting. Yeah, thank you very much.
So let me, I can find out if my.
Tacos.
Sorry, I'll try to have all this
Oh,
cleaned
no,
up
you're
for you.
fine. You're fine. Don't
Pretty
worry.
good. Got lunch already. I don't have to worry about it. There's more fish sticks over here if you need it.
Nah, I'm already full.
Want to read this book someone? Midnight Dark Vader? No, well, pick a book for me to read. Right? That's not a book for me to read. That's a book for you to show. You tell me.
You're coloring? Okay, Colin's gonna show you his coloring. Nice job, Colin. Very good. You wanna put that in your red folder?
The only worksheet you have, I put right there. Can you get your feet off the light? Put that back on the counter.
Want some more paper?
Thanks. Thanks, Daddy.
Don't close it.
And sometimes you want to walk away. Sometimes you have no idea to walk away.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, like, everybody, you know, things are, we're on like a day-to-day. Yeah. I'm not a day-to-day, we're all scheduled, so just let me know. Yeah. Sounds good. No problem. See you guys later.
Thank you.
some checking off on our schedule. Let's see here. Let's check off science. And let's check off Miss Cornblood. Next on our schedule is story time, and then pack up and go home. And after we pack up and go home, you're going to have a nice long break, and then you can do art with Miss Aria later if you want, okay? So we're going to do story time, and then you have a nice break, about an hour break, and then you can do art with Miss Aria this afternoon. Okay, let's start some story time. We haven't done a Mo Willems book in a while. Let's read. The pigeon needs a bath. No, pigeon in a bunch of mud. Is this your favorite, Isley? Good. Oh, good. Elliot says he really likes this one too. Nice. All right. Hey, I don't know if you've noticed, but the pigeon is filthy. So I could use your help because the pigeon needs a bath. And the pigeon says that is a matter of opinion. And a fact is something that is real, that everybody agrees with is a fact. But opinion is something that not everybody feels the same about. Like maybe Colin's favorite color is red and my favorite color is blue. So that's an opinion that red is the best color or blue is the best color. Grace, please sit down, too. If you raise your hand, sweetie.
Don't let the pigeon go to airport.
Ooh, we should read that one. What a kidder. I don't really need a bath. Guys, look how dirty he looks. He totally needs a bath. I took one last month. Well, I think it was last month. What? Clean, dirty. They're just words, right?
No.
You clean. Maybe you need a bath. Yeah, when was the last time you had a bath? When was the last time everybody had a bath? Last night? Yesterday?
Yesterday.
Last night.
Oh, that was pretty recently. Okay, Colin, sit down, sweetie, so we can read. Life is so short. Why waste it on unimportant things like taking a bath? What smell? Oh, I don't smell anything. And if I do, it's a very normal smell for a pigeon. You know, in some places, it's impolite to bathe. Buzz, buzz, buzz. All these flies buzzing around are purely coincidental.
What does that mean?
So, if something is a coincidence, it means like they're not connected. Like there's all these flies buzzing around him, so you might think that the flies are there because the pigeon smells bad, right? But the pigeon's saying, no, it's not because of that. It's just a coincidence. And the flies say, P.U., yeah, let's get out of here.
Mom,
Bath, dude.
after this book, we pack up and go home.
You're raising your hand? What do you need, Colin?
I have one. Don't let the pigeon go to the airport.
Oh, that one sounds funny. I haven't read that one.
Can you bring that? Can you bring it?
Oh, did you hear Ford? Ford asked you to bring it? Colin, what else do you want to say? I don't know. Okay, fine. If it means so much to you, I'll take a bath. Look, he's storming off the page. He's so mad. Whoa. I'm not gonna like this one bit. Too much water, too cold, too lukewarm, too hot, too wet, too cold, not enough toys, too many toys, too deep, not deep enough, too cold, now it's too hot again, too reflective, that is still too hot. Well, I guess this is okay.
How in the world can a bath be too wet?
Hey, this is fun. Washy, wash, wash, la, 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 singing in the tub. This is the life. I love bubbles. Look at my wrinkly toes. Hello, hello. How are you? I'm fine. I'm a fish. I'm a fish. So funny. 10 hours later. Can I stay in the tub forever? Oh, and then the back is a bunch of clean pigeons with one duckling in the bathtub instead of the pigeon. Oh my
It's
goodness.
a pigeon toy instead of a duck toy.
Okay, oh, nice and quiet, Colin, not too bad. All right, let's read another one. Y'all been asking to read this one again. This one was the We Don't Eat Our Classmates, about Penelope Rex, who's a little dinosaur who's starting school, and she's really nervous about starting school. Penelope Rex was nervous. It's not every day a little T-Rex starts school. What are my classmates gonna be like? Will they be nice? How many teeth will they have? This was all very important. Look, she's been practicing her letters there. Penelope's mom bought her a new backpack with ponies on it. Ponies were Penelope's favorite because ponies are delicious. Penelope's dad packed her a lunch of 300 tuna fish sandwiches and 1 apple juice. Finally, the big day came, and Penelope Rex was very surprised to find out that all of her classmates were children. Look, she's a dinosaur, but all of her classmates are kids. They're all children. So she ate them because children are delicious. And the teacher says, Penelope Rex, said Miss Noodleman, we don't eat our classmates. Please spit them out at once. So she did. It was not the best way to start school. Still, Penelope was determined to have a good first day. So look, how do all her classmates feel about being eaten and then spit up? They seem pretty unhappy about it, don't they? She tried hard to make friends at recess, but she's telling them to slide into her mouth. Nobody's gonna want to play with her if she does that. She finger painted some of her best artwork, but she painted herself eating the classmates. That's gonna scare them. She even saved Griffin Emery a seat at lunch. You can sit here, but she's pointing to her plate. Oh my gosh, Penelope. Penelope started to notice that everyone was making friends but her. It was lonely. Oh, she looks pretty lonely. Why would nobody want to be her friend? Because she keeps eating them. She keeps trying to eat them. When she got home, her dad asked about her first day of school. Well, I didn't make any friends, Penelope cried. None of the children wanted to play with me. Penelope Rex, asked her father, did you eat your classmates? Well, maybe sort of, just a little bit. Sometimes it's hard to make friends, said her dad, especially if you eat them. You see, Penelope, children are the same as us on the inside, just tastier. That gave Penelope a lot to think about. The next day, Penelope tried really hard, but poor Penelope, she could not stop herself from eating her classmates. Miss Noodleman, Penelope ate William Amato again. And they were all afraid of her. Look, she spit out William. Oh no. Except Walter. Walter was a goldfish. So the only one who's not afraid of her is Walter the goldfish. And so Penelope tried to make friends with him. Will you be my friend? And look, she's sticking her finger into the bowl. Chomp! Oh no, we know that this is really loud, like a scream, chomp, because there's an exclamation point right there. So we know instead of just saying chomp, it says chomp. Eee, cried Penelope. He's eating my finger. Yeah. Once Penelope found out what it was like to be someone's snack, she lost her appetite for children. So that means once she realized what it was like for somebody to try to eat you, then she realized, oh, I don't want to eat kids anymore. Once she realized what it was like, she stopped eating her classmates, even when Cece Woodman spilled barbecue sauce all over herself. And soon, Penelope made friends. The friends say, got you, found you. Want brownies? I helped make them. Now, even when children look especially delicious, she peeks at Walter and remembers what it's like when someone tries to eat you. And Walter the goldfish stares right back at her, licking his lips. And Penelope's going, oh, no! Because dinosaurs are delicious. Oh my gosh, that is a funny, funny, funny one. Okay, I think we got time for maybe one more book, and then we'll be done with me for the day. And then you can have a break and then do art with Miss Aria later. This one is There's a Nightmare in My Closet. There used to be a nightmare in my closet. Before going to sleep, I always closed the closet door. I was even afraid to turn around and look. When I was safe in bed, I'd peek sometimes. One night, I decided to get rid of my nightmare once and for all. As soon as the room was dark, I heard him creeping towards me. Quickly, I turned on the light and caught him sitting at the foot of my bed. Go away, nightmare, or I'll shoot you with my pop gun, I said. And I got him anyway. My nightmare began to cry.
What is that like weapon he's using?
It's a pop gun. They're not very popular anymore because now a lot of people, we kind of know better not to play with gun toys. But like a long time ago, little kids would play with these little pop guns. And it's a pretend gun and it has a little like piece of rubber at the end with a string on it. Like that. Okay?
But how does it hurt to the monster?
Like the little piece of rubber hits the monster and then it falls and it hangs on by the string. I think it's more just like not a nice thing to do with somebody. Maybe it just hurt the monster's feelings. I was mad, but not too mad. Nightmare, be quiet or you'll wake Mommy and Daddy, I said. He wouldn't stop crying. So I took him by the hand. Oh, Charles, do you have a question or something you want to say?
I have a pop gun in Austin.
Oh, okay. Charles has one in Austin. He's in New York, in Montauk right now, so he can't show us. But when he gets back to Austin, maybe he can show us. Thank you, Charles. Okay. And I tucked him in bed and closed the closet door. Oh, the monster's feeling happy now. I suppose there's another monster in my closet, but my bed's not big enough for 3. Look, now he's barely enough room because the monster's in bed. Turns out all the monster wanted to do was sleep in a bed. Uh-oh, there is another monster. Here comes the other one. Where's that one gonna sleep? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So funny. Oh, I love story time with y'all. Okay, let's do some checking off on our schedule over here.
Okay, I am gonna check off story time. Next on our schedule for the kids in school is to pack up and go home. But if you're already at home, you are all done with me for the day. You can have a little break and then do art.
Yeah,
with
because
me.
if you're already at home, you don't need
Yes.
to pack up and go home because
Yes.
you're already at home.
Bye, everybody.
I love you.
See you in the
Bye, bye.
Say bye.
Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye.